Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. Welcome to another exciting adventure that we call EP Live. Yes, we are live. If you are watching this as an archived video later, after we post it, come back and join us for a live show, because it's a lot of fun. There's lots of incredible people in the chat room. Hello, everybody in chat. And we've got a lot of great things planned for today's episode. We're going to get started with our rundown, which is dedicated to Odd Apprentice, who says, did you try turning the game off and on again? Talking about my Darksiders 3 issues. I did try that, and I still had the issues. Great advice, though, Odd Apprentice. That earns you a rundown. Netflix is turning a blind eye to Daredevil. The Marvel superhero series has officially been canceled on the streaming platform. The third season debuted back in October, and there were already fears that it wouldn't be renewed after Netflix canceled two other Marvel shows, Iron Fist and Luke Cage. In a statement, Netflix confirms that Daredevil will not be back for a fourth season. At least they say it will not be back for a fourth season on Netflix. This wording seems to imply that it could return somewhere else, perhaps another streaming service like the Disney-owned Hulu or their upcoming Disney Plus. It's unclear if Disney setting up this rival streaming service is what killed their relationship with Netflix. Both companies have stated that this isn't the case, but the short timing of all these cancellations makes that a little hard to believe. Right now, there are just two Marvel shows left on Netflix, Jessica Jones and The Punisher. Both of those shows have new seasons in the pipeline, but don't be surprised if they're the last, and I won't be surprised, and this is just tragic news. I was absolutely blown away by the last season of Daredevil. I love the show in general, and I've, for the most part, really dug this partnership between Marvel and Netflix. It's allowed for a much more gritty, much more adult-oriented collection of superhero shows, although none of them really dive into the superhero-ness. Everybody just seems worried and afraid to put their costumes on in these shows. But I love watching them, and I hope that this just sort of opens the door to Disney figuring out another solution for these things. They've said many times that Disney Plus is more family-oriented. These shows are not family-oriented. These things are not meant for younger viewers at all. So I think we may see these things on Hulu if the viewership sort of warrants the investment in more of it. I for one, I'm ready to sign a petition to keep these things going. I don't know about you guys, but I want Marvel to produce more of this stuff. I don't know what the rights are like, though. I don't know if Netflix has any kind of stakehold in the fact that these creative projects came together under their umbrella, or they had any say in. I guess they don't own them. I think these are Marvel-owned properties, and they can do what they want with them. But it is fascinating, right? This is competition in the entertainment industry to the fullest extent, regardless of what Netflix and Marvel are saying and Disney is saying. This is all about money and dollars and viewership and subscription. What was interesting, though, is that yesterday was also the day that Netflix announced all kinds of price hikes, at least here in Canada. I don't know if it's all over the world for Netflix, but all the plans are going up. Some of them, like the $10.99 plan in Canada, is going up to $13.99, which is a substantial increase. And it's, I think Daredevil is one of the marquee shows on Netflix. I just thought really inappropriate timing to say, nope, this show is done, and you got to pay us more for the other shows that you may not want if you're a huge Marvel fan. We'll see how all of that plays out, and we'll see what Disney's got to say about the superhero shows that they're making for their services. All right. Players will soon be able to strap on an Iron Man suit and soar into the world of Anthem. EA and Bioware have announced that the closed alpha test for the massive online game will happen December 8th and 9th on all three platforms, the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Sign-ups are now open on EA's community playtesting site, although because this is a closed alpha, EA points out that the space will be very limited and there's no guarantee that you'll get in. If you don't, there will be more pre-launch tests and early demos before the game arrives. Anthem is a massive online sci-fi game similar to Destiny, where players take on missions by themselves or with friends. It's part of EA's recent emphasis on the games as service model, so they plan to keep updating it with new content for years to come. The final version lands February 22nd. Over in the fantasy realm, Bioware has confirmed that they're also working on a new Dragon Age game, with the first unveiling expected to happen at Jeff Keighley's Game Awards next week. Man, my fingers are crossed for both Anthem and more Dragon Age, and honestly, something percolating with Mass Effect. I love BioWare. It's an incredible company, incredible studio. What a pedigree they have set, what heritage they have, and I genuinely hope that all of these things are successful. I want Anthem to be amazing. I enjoyed my playtest with it at E3. I thought it was a lot of fun, but clearly it was just a tiny little sliver, so I don't really know the depth of the story or what the other hooks are going to be to keep me wanting to play, but I've got my fingers crossed. I hope it's incredible, and I want more Dragon Age for sure, and honestly, I want more of all of this Bioware content in with the learnings that have come from the failure of Andromeda. That just didn't work, and I want Bioware to have learned from all of that and to have also seen the competition out there and said, yep, we can match that, we can beat that, and we won't disappoint our fans again. That's what I want to see from all of these new projects. But super psyched early in 2019. It looks like it might be a bit of a birthday present for me in February to play Anthem, and I really hope that it is. All right, we might have to wait a long time for the Elder Scrolls 6, but we have a short wait for another new Elder Scrolls game. Bethesda has delayed their mobile game, Elder Scrolls Blades. It was set to land on iOS and Android devices before the end of the year, but with December practically here, Bethesda has pushed the launch back to early 2019. A more precise release date is yet to be revealed. Fans who are anxious to play can sign up for the beta test on the official website, although Bethesda hasn't said when that will begin either. First announced at E3 earlier this year, Blades is a simplified Elder Scrolls experience centered mostly around touch-based combat, although there will still be familiar world exploration. Over on consoles and the PC, the Elder Scrolls 6 was also announced at E3, but doesn't have a release window yet. Don't expect to be playing that one for at least a few years. I really enjoyed what I saw of Blades. I thought it was really cool. It was beautiful. They had a bunch of iPhone 10s were the phones that were available at E3, and the screen was gorgeous. The OLED screen and the high resolution graphics on there. It looked amazing. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people, and I think they with all the sort of downvotes on Fallout 76 out there, I think they want to come out strong with Elder Scrolls Blades. I think they're really sort of cognizant that they need to turn some frowns upside down with the release of this mobile title. Hopefully it will be a lot of fun. I have some faith, man. Bethesda's a great studio. I'm looking forward to seeing what this game is like, and I think the price is free, so we'll all be able to test this sucker out. Blake, are we just going to be sending people to websites to sign up for betas for the rest of the news today? Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. We might never get another Blade Runner movie, but that hasn't stopped the franchise from being replicated somewhere else. An anime series based on the neo-noir sci-fi franchise is on the way. Variety reports that Blade Runner 2049 production company Alcon is partnering with Adult Swim and Crunchyroll to create a series called Blade Runner Black Lotus, which will take place between the events of the first and second films. The idea of a Blade Runner anime isn't totally out of the blue. An anime short film called Blade Runner Blackout was released shortly before Blade Runner 2049, and that project's director Shinichiro Watanabe is overseeing the new series. Blade Runner 2049 bombed at the box office despite critical acclaim, tisk tisk. So even though we're not getting a new movie, fans will be happy that the story is continuing in some way. Expect the first episodes next year. How can we not dive deeper into the Blade Runner myth, the Blade Runner storytelling, all of those great touch points. Both movies are incredible, and I actually like some of that short stuff that we saw prior to Blade Runner 2049. It still baffles me that the movie didn't do as well as it should have. I mean, it's an R-rated film, and it had a huge 3-hour running time. But God, it's a masterpiece. It's a totally beautiful work of art. Definitely the best looking thing that I put on my 4K display in terms of aesthetics for me and production value. Gorgeous. If you haven't seen Blade Runner 2049, I think all of you have, though. This crowd, the EP crowd, we're all in for Denis Villeneuve and his vision for Blade Runner 2049. But if you haven't, definitely get out to see it somehow. Stream it. Go see it in a cool local theater or something. Whoosh. I'm just going to play with this spinner car for the rest of EP Live. Whoosh. Actually, they're silent. Oh, I love that movie. I'm looking forward to this anime. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Good on you, Crunchyroll. All right, you guys, we've got a lot more show to get into. Right now, we are going to This Day in Everything Cool. Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for November 30th. On this day in 1999, something unreal happened to online multiplayer. Epic Games released the first-person shooter Unreal Tournament on the PC in North America, with a global release following a few days later. It wasn't the first entry in the franchise. The original game, simply called Unreal, was released a year earlier and was mostly a single-player experience with a few simple multiplayer modes added on. The multiplayer proved to be much more popular than Epic had expected, so Unreal Tournament actually started life as a multiplayer-focused expansion pack for the original game that would give players more modes. As the project grew and grew, it soon evolved into a full-fledged standalone sequel, complete with its own single-player story campaign. The major selling point, however, was still the multiplayer. Epic added loads of new modes like Capture the Flag and Domination, and they also added a lot more gameplay variety overall, with more character types, weapons, and playstyles to choose from. On the technical side, Epic updated the game's Unreal Engine to allow for better physics and more realistic graphics, and because multiplayer was such an important part, they made a point to improve the online lag, which had been a major complaint about the last game. Unreal Tournament was a huge hit when it came out, winning numerous Game of the Year awards and getting perfect scores from critics like yours truly. Several sequels followed, and Epic began licensing out the Unreal Engine to other developers, something that continues to this day. Listen, I keep saying, you guys all ready to get blown? I just said it in the chat there. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for EP Live. There's a reason why I keep saying, yeah, get blown. I said it in my tweet to get people over here. I've got this big box in front of me. I'm going to move that over in a little bit here. But Tyler Fisher, great to see you. Abby Jameson, I hope everything is okay. And shout out to you, my friend. Great to see everyone. Adrian Leon. We got Paul Adamson there. The Wren. Hello. Sam I Am 111, Mondo Blasto 0. We got Thomas Wiles out there, Nintendo Boy 17, Bradley Groot. This is a great lineup. Sean's A. Hi there. We've got Gamer Freak 84. Fantastic. It's Friday, guys. You guys getting excited for the weekend? Gonna get some good game time in over the couple of days that you've got coming up. Hopefully some of you don't have to work and you get some just fun chill time. I'm sure the weather is pretty crappy. It's pretty crappy right now. Apparently it's going to break soon, though. We're going to have some sunshine, but it is getting colder. It's also getting a little bit colder in the studio, and there's a reason for that. Here I have on my desk in the EP studio, it's Whirlwind FX Vortex. I met with Timothy Sun while I was at the New York Comic-Con event in October, and he told me about this device. He actually had one with him, and he did a demo for me off in the corner. It wasn't the best place in the world to show me how the Vortex works, but he promised to send me one, and they did send me one, and I've been so busy traveling and doing all kinds of stuff, I haven't had time to kind of break it out and demo it. I thought, why don't I do that with you guys? And I've done a little bit of tinkering just to get it all set up, but pretty much this is my first time checking out the Whirlwind FX Vortex. And the way that this thing works is that it pairs with the imagery that's on the screen as well as the audio cues. They've got a built-in algorithm here that they built, like a piece of software that works alongside your game, so you keep it running in the background. And I tested it out. I actually don't want to. I'm in big picture mode here, but the system works pretty good. We'll maybe what I'll do is I'll quit the games and I'll show you a little bit of it. But it works pretty cool. You can test the fan in heat mode and in cool mode, and in real time as you're playing games, you will notice that this thing sort of kicks off either heat or cool air. And it's dependent on some of the imagery that is being shown off on screen. Now, they have a streaming mode and they have Twitch integration. It's right there in the software. I haven't tested any of that stuff out. I thought I wanted to check this out in real time, playing real games and some different sequences. I've checked it out on a couple of ones for a few minutes, but right now I am going to launch us into a Frosty game. I'm going to put the Vortex box here, but it's spelled VORTX. And it's by Whirlwind FX, and you can check out more if you want to know more about it on its website. But let's see how it works, okay? It's going to be a fan, so it's going to be a little bit noisy, and it's right beside the microphone, but this should work. Currently, I'm playing Batman Arkham Origins, and I'm in a battle with Killer Croc, so let's see how that goes. So it's a little bit... Oh, already I'm getting the cool air off of this thing. And you're going to hear it kick up the fan noise. It's actually good that it's right beside that. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's blasting air at me. And it's not freezing. I'm not, like, It's already a little bit frosty out there, so I don't want to be freezing inside. But it's definitely adding to the immersion, which is kind of cool. Okay, now it's getting a bit chillier as I'm punching, because it not only just does like this constant wash of what it's seeing on the screen, but if there are flourishes, like even when a logo crosses the screen, you get that whoosh, and it pops out and it sort of kicks up. And if there are effects that you're feeling in the force feedback, it also sort of kicks up and aligns with that as well. It's very impressive. Okay, so Killer Croc, I didn't let him die because I'm Batman. So good. I love this game. I know a lot of people had issues with Batman Arkham Origins. I freaking loved it. I love the story. Early days of Batman. Takes off in his Batwing jet. So rad. Okay. Should we just play this for the... Let's just play this. Should we just do that? Okay, whoosh. I feel all of the fan effects across all of that stuff. Very cool. Okay. Oh, it's young Commissioner Gordon. Oh my God, what did I do? I started Batman Arkham Origins. Now I want to play all the Arkham games. Guys, this might have been a mistake. Okay, so we're going to stop this game as soon as it lets me stop it. And I'm going to show you another game just to show you that it works with everything. It's not, you don't have to download any, extra apps to tie it to the game. I know that Whirlwind is, reaching out to the video game community. They've won some awards for the innovation that they have within this technology. But for the most part, they wanted to make it as easy to plug in and play as possible, and that's exactly what's going on. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Can they hear that?
Maybe.
Okay, I don't. But it's kicking up wind every time I go. It probably works even when I'm whipping through the menus and stuff like that. Okay, so I was playing. I'll play the ones that I've just tested out, and I thought it was pretty rad. So let's do Tomb Raider right here. So we're going to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. And if you guys remember the beginning of Rise of the Tomb Raider, you're on the mountaintop, and that was the first exposure that I got to the Whirlwind effects, the Vortex effects, and it was pretty damn impressive. So we'll jump right onto the mountain peak. This game still runs and looks beautiful, the middle part of the most recent trilogy, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so I'm on a frosty, yeah, right away. The wind is sort of kicking up inside of the Vortex. You can hear it. Oh, yeah. It's like, what was crazy is as I was on the top of the mountain, just prior to this sequence, the wind actually does kick up visually, and it's whoosh, you can see all the snow and everything. And this was coming, and that was the first time I turned it on. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm frosty, it's working. And it's cool. Now, the one thing that I will say, yeah, I'm getting cold. This is crazy. The one thing that I would say is you want to have headphones on because you don't want to hear the fan. You want to feel the wind, but you don't want to hear the engine of the device. It's built on technology that exists in the world, so it's going to make noise. It's not like some science fiction noiseless immersion here, but it's pretty rad that it's sort of happening all around you. And I never would have thought that it would be that big of a deal to get that sort of that extra kick, but it's pretty damn impressive. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this jump. Ooh, okay. I'm feeling the little gusts of wind coming at me. Okay, and then it dies down. And this is just a cutscene. I'm not playing anything here. But it's still a part of it. It's not just when you're in the game in real-time mode. It's through whatever it's interpreting on screen in real time. It's impressive. Yeah. But it is noisy. And I have the headphones on, but I don't have it that high, and I can still hear the sound of the fan. Still looks great, this game, huh? And this is on my it's a few years old PC, but it still looks really good. Ooh, it's frosty in this cave. Oh, yes. That's cool. Oh, they can't really see the game, right? No. Okay. Okay, well, that is a nice little taste of that. I'm going to play one more game and just show you that we've got one more thing. Do you want to pop this camera out a little bit, Blake, so we can see the game? And I think they know what this all looks like. No, the focusing is too tough. Okay, all right. So we're gonna quit the game, and we are gonna try a racing game, and that's gonna be Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed. This is a classic. Never played this game, you definitely need to, especially if you're a Sega lover, because it has all kinds of great characters and great music and stuff. It's super fun. Okay, so even as the Sumo logos came in, the thing is, blasting air at me, which is really cool. Wreck-It Ralph is in this game. How apropos. Yep, I can feel that. So every logo, every engine sort of whine, all of that stuff. So let's jump in and let's give this game a quick little race. I tried the Samba de Amigo race. That's the thing about this game, is that they have all kinds of different levels based on different Sega games. And the Samba de Amigo had a lot of lava and sun, and so it was getting warmer as I was playing, which was really cool. Okay. So this is the Panzer Dragoon level. Let's see what kinds of effects the Vortex kicks off at me right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, as I'm speeding up, the fans are going. It's getting hotter. Let's see if there's any other effects as I'm whipping around here. Yeah, it's getting warmer. I got that little burst of color, which was kind of a yellowy red thing, gave me a little heat blast just as I got that power up. That was pretty cool. And I also feel a little bit of the drift wind as well, and it cools down for that, which I guess it's taking from the visual cues represented on screen. Impressive. I just drove through a tornado and got a little kind of feel as well. Yeah, this is cool. It was effortless to plug this in and to get this extra sort of dimensional effect. It's pretty damn cool. I definitely want to check this out with VR. I didn't plug any of the VR stuff in right now, but that is a pretty damn impressive little taste of the Vortex from Whirlwind FX. It's not like super cheap. It's definitely an investment, but if you've got a nice PC rig, and right now I think it only works with PC games. I don't think it works with every single thing out there, but I think they're looking to engage with a lot more video content, so anything that you're seeing on your television, so presumably this is all going to be working with consoles and stuff in the future. But I think they're onto something here. This is pretty rad, and they're probably working on different ways to assemble this technology, like embed it into monitors and things like that. It's impressive, and I haven't tried this with VR yet, but I imagine that's the other level. And before I give you guys a full review on this thing, I just wanted to give it a nice little try, just to see how it works and how easy it is to set up. It works quite well, and it was very easy to set up. It's called the Whirlwind FX Vortex. All right, right now we are going to move on to a review on the run of Narcos.
I'm going to tell you about how the drug war in Mexico began. And it was boss.
So I just finished watching Narcos Season 4, and this is a series, man, that really takes you into the heart of darkness. I didn't know that I was going to become as addicted to this concept, this kind of anthology series, as it has become when I first started to find out about Pablo Escobar in Season 1. This season takes place during the same kind of time frame as we get into the Cali cartel of the earlier Narcos seasons, but this all takes place in Mexico. It's called Narcos Mexico, and it stars Diego Luna as a drug Kingpin, and it stars Michael Pena as a DEA agent. And there's a heat-like intensity that simmers between these two gentlemen, very much akin to Michael Mann's Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. They don't really meet, but they're kind of eyeballing each other and sort of watching each other all the way through the whole season. And then they do have a final encounter that's a big payoff at the end, and it's amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Diego Luna, I think, is somebody that you don't look at and you go, oh my God, he's really scary. He's really menacing. He plays the thin man. He's a thin man in here from a smaller area within Mexico, which made a name for itself selling weed and then gets into the cocaine business by working with the Colombians. His empire expands and escalates, and his menace escalates.
Construyendo un imperio.
When you look at Diego Luna, he doesn't look like this ferocious, tough guy. He doesn't look like an out-of-control crazy man like Pablo Escobar kind of did, but Diego Luna seems to have it all under control. He's got it together. You know, his hair is never out of place. He's always wearing nice suits and stuff.
Tengo un plan.
But God, the guy does get that creep on, and he does get that menace going, and he does some despicable things as his lust for fortune and I guess some notoriety, some infamy. He just wants to get into that cocaine business so bad. And of course, Pena is as ambitious on the other side as Luna is to be the world's worst criminal. Pena wants to be the best super cop, you know, and he wants to really make a name for himself and make a name for the DEA, which was still a new and emerging part of law enforcement back in the 80s.
What I want to see is change.
But holy crap, was it a trial by fire for the DEA to go into these different countries, which were fraught with corruption, and there were all kinds of dirty cops and dirty politicians.
Welcome to Guadalajara.
That's when everything gets ratcheted up. There are more deaths. There is more carnage. It is becoming kind of a crazy routine as I watch these Narcos seasons, as these guys just get fueled with this ambition to take over the drug world and to make all the money, and then everybody starts cracking and going crazy and doing cocaine and, you know, getting shot at, and you see the corruption sweeping through the political establishment and the military establishment. All of that stuff is caught on camera here. I love what Narcos has always done, though, is they juxtapose these dramatic scenes filmed with these terrific actors, but then they have all of these newsreel shots and footage from actual newscasts, and we actually get 80s broadcasters as cameos in this thing with their news presentations and stuff, and it's just surreal because as all of these Narcos seasons have shown us, you can't think too big. These Narcos, they went crazy. They went as big as you can possibly think. The way that they murdered people, there's always shots of people shooting at TVs and stuff somewhere within these seasons. Everybody's getting high and shooting at TVs and, you know, scaring people, and innocent people get killed, of course. But there is a routine and a sameness to that same kind of scene happening over and over again, and this is the 4th season. So a lot of that terror and surprise is starting to filter away. But that was okay, I think, with this season because there was such an emphasis on these two gentlemen, on Pena and on Luna. We got the nuance, and we got to kind of drill in on what makes them tick.
You like those, huh?
God, it's compelling stuff, man. I don't think this is my favorite of the Narcos seasons. 3 was actually right up there because I wasn't expecting much, and holy crap did that season deliver. But this is still excellent television handled by great filmmakers, great actors. Netflix, I think, really believes in this property, and I think there is no end to stories in this universe, in this Narcos universe. I'm going to give Narcos Season 4 an 8.5 out of 10. Incredible show. Can't wait for Narcos Season 5. But you know what else I can't wait for? Brand new Buried Treasure. You know, if there ever is a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition that Nintendo decides to make, I hope one of the games that they pull out and put on that game system would be Blast Corps, developed by Rare. And it was a very cool idea. You basically had to get a nuclear bomb from point A to point B and avoid it from blowing up. And so you had to carry this very destructive force with you and navigate little towns and cities and, you know, construction sites and all kinds of obstacles gingerly and gently, because you didn't want the whole thing blowing up and causing all kinds of havoc. Of course, as you were doing that, you would take control of different vehicles, bulldozers and semi-trucks and all kinds of stuff that would plow through and create all kinds of chaos. So the game lived up to the name. There is a lot of blast in Blast Corps. And more than that, though, it was kind of strategically enjoyable as well. You know, the top-down mechanics made it a little tricky to kind of, avoid everything. And you felt like you were threading the needle sometimes. But it was really fun when you did achieve those missions and you didn't cause as much chaos as could potentially happen. I thought Blast Corps was a super cool treat, and it would be very fun to relive it if Nintendo and Microsoft and Rare can play nice together and see that game come to the Nintendo Classic Edition. In the meantime, I think it's definitely worth tracking down a cartridge and finding an old N64 system and giving this game a shot. It's absolutely a buried treasure. All right, you guys, we have a little bit more review on the run action for you before we jump into Red Dead Online. Now is the time to get onto your Xboxes if you are joining me in this game. You know the details, EPN members, and we're going to play a little Red Dead Online. But let's take a look at my thoughts on Darksiders 3. Okay, Darksiders 3, it's time to put you to bed. I've been playing this game for about a week now, off and on. I've streamed some. I've had some first thoughts kind of shared with you on EP Live. And now I feel like, even though I haven't finished the game, I've thrown in easily 12 hours into this thing. I've met most of the 7 deadly sins that you have to hunt down. And I have gotten into a lot of brawls with demons and angels and demonic angels and demonic demons and all kinds of variety of demon. And I gotta tell you something, kind of like this game.
I knew you couldn't resist.
It's got lots and lots of problems, and it kind of pisses me off. I feel like I'm in a bit of an abusive relationship with the game because it feels like I have to restart my PlayStation 4 to, stop weird little sound things happening, like my speakers start popping. It's like, what's happening here? I already had to restart the game from scratch because I reached a point where I couldn't convert to my fire version of Fury, so I couldn't do a double jump to get up to meet this boss that I was chasing after. And it's been a little bit frustrating, and even the combat sequences annoy the crap out of me sometimes because I can't use the plentiful assortment of healing power-ups that I have in time before I get hacked and slashed because the animation cycle is just too long, and I can't run away from these big hulking beasts that have giant claws that are come chasing after me, and they're relentless, and I'm trying to run so I can find a space so I can go and then I could be healed. And I died so many times doing that. It was so frustrating, and I would be yelling, "What are you doing, stupid game?" I would be so pissed off. I don't want to use all the swear words that I was using, but I was using a lot of swear words when I was playing Darksiders 3. And of course, the other major issue that I've already talked about a little bit is the fact that the checkpoints are so far away from where you want to be, because you will die inevitably at a boss fight or seconds from a boss fight, and you'll have to go way back and battle through all of the beasties that have come again, and you'll have lost some of those health power-ups. Some you could use and some you couldn't use in time. So it's incredibly frustrating. The other thing, too, is that so much of this really intricate and cool world that Gunfire Games has built for us looks the same. So you're lost all the time, and there's no map, and all you get is this little sort of skull icon on the little radar line on top of the screen, and so you're chasing after that skull icon, and then it goes, woo! And you're like, okay, I guess I gotta go over there, and then you chase over that way, and then it goes, whoa! And it's like, what the and then you realize that there's some kind of spider web that you have to burn that will drop down a chain thing that you can whip your cool whip swing device onto, and then you'll reach this platform that you hadn't noticed because you've run around past it 75 times.
Your rage is misplaced, Horseman.
So yeah, I have some issues with Darksiders 3. It gets right under my skin, but it's still damn cool. And even though it's got these problems, I'm digging the mystery, and I'm actually digging the kind of old school design decision that Gunfire threw in there to not throw the map in there. I know it's weird. I'm missing the map, and I like that there's no map. It's a strange kind of relationship I have with this game. I don't know what the deal is.
As you wish.
I also like the combat, and I like that I keep powering up and getting cooler weapons. I've got this lightning rod thing, and I've got this Krull kind of spinny disc thing. I forget what they called it in Krull, but it lops off all kinds of bad guys. You can power it up with your different effects as well, so give it some heat blast so it'll keep burning a bad guy if it hits him. And that whip thing that looks like it's been ripped off right from Soul Calibur is awesome as well. Very deadly combos that you can pull off, and you can augment everything and then power up your augments, and you can just become a super badass, but still you will encounter other super badasses that will beat the crap out of you, and you won't be able to use your health power up in time. And guess what? You're way back at the checkpoint.
Be gone.
The new issue that I encountered last night is the checkpoint that it sent me back to wasn't even the checkpoint that I was at. It sent me back to a previous checkpoint, and I started running around like, I've been in this warehouse before. This looks familiar, but this isn't where the boss... so I had to snake tunnel, because that's one, they don't have fast travel, but they give you all these little snake tunnels that let you sort of whip from Volgrim station to Volgrim station. Volgrim is the merchant in the game.
Good eating.
And so after I figured it out, after 25 minutes of like, wait a minute, I've done all of this area before. I snake tunneled back to where I was supposed to be, and then I found my way back to the boss and instantly killed, and all of my crap was lost, and then started back. But you know the routine. It's frustrating, and that's on the easiest difficulty level too. This game is crazy in terms of difficulty spikes. It's like all over the map. Sometimes you feel like a total badass, then one guy will come, whoomp, dead. Back to the checkpoint. But I don't know why I like this thing. I feel like the reason why I dig it is that it's kind of retro in its graphic style. It's almost like Frank Frazetta. I mean, Joey Madera was the guy that kind of kicked off the whole Darksiders thing to begin with. And I think he was trying to create this Frank Frazetta-like world with the original Darksiders. What I like about it is that it looks like those old games, but it's in, you know, a little bit higher fidelity. Like the resolution is better, even though they're like old textures and old polygons, and I kind of like it. I mean, it makes me feel like I'm playing a 360 game or a PlayStation 3 game on PlayStation 4 hardware, and everything's been zapped up and it looks a little bit sharper. And I like this kind of, you know, not super high poly, not super high detailed variation on a Frank Frazetta mythology type thing, you know? Like, I dig these horned demons and these angels with giant wings and huge bells as their weapons, and it's fun. It's a cool game.
This will be fun for both of us.
I just wish that it didn't have all of these problems. There's also rendering issues in the build that I've got, which is at 1.03 as I'm reviewing this. You'll pivot the camera around and you'll see on the white sort of pop-in edging that's happening as textures are loading in as you're whipping the camera around, and it's a little disconcerting, you know?
Keep your mouth shut for a change.
What can I say? I dig this game in spite of all of its flaws and warts, and I don't think it's up to the caliber of the last two games, but I still think it's worth checking out if you loved those last two games like I did. And if you love games like the original God of War titles, or Devil May Cry, or the Lords of Shadow Castlevania game, it's got that kind of vibe, that hack and slash action arcadey gameplay with a little bit of this fantasy depth that's just fun to kind of explore. It's worth hunting down and checking out, but maybe wait a little while is my prescription on Darksiders 3.
Farewell for now.
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. All right, you guys, I thought I was already set to jump in and play with other people in Red Dead Redemption in terms of my own posse here, but I have to steal a horse first and get past the tutorial level. So I'm just going to jump in. We're going to play. So this is like early on in the mission. I've created my character. I'm getting to know the mechanics of Red Dead Online. I'm stealing this horse, and hopefully it will become mine. I'm going to a stable. I didn't do this last night. I thought I had done everything I needed to start playing with the people that I want to play with, but I'm not quite there yet. So bear with me. I got to get this horse. Blake Siefkin is here. It's called Let's Play in Chat. Let's play a little Red Dead Online. And I think it's pretty damn cool to play this massive game, this massive world, and you see human names above
Hi, everyone.
the other horses. It's really cool.
And as I was telling Vic earlier, because it's very similar to GTA Online, the most important thing when you're doing a mission with other people is not dying.
Right.
Because if you die, like, see how it says team lives there in the top right?
Yeah.
If two people die, all of you have to restart the mission, and that's really annoying. So,
Okay.
like, it's the worst thing is dying, so it's like dying is worse than not doing anything at all. So if you just hang back and don't even help out, like, that's less bad than dying.
Gotcha. Just so everybody's aware, I'm playing this on the X, the Xbox One X. And we're streaming at 1080p right now. I think the stream looks pretty solid. Everything looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Frame rate's okay. And the other thing I was telling Vic, the enemies in missions like this, the little red dots there, they will keep respawning. So there's no point trying to kill them all. Like, just beeline it to the mission objective, basically.
Okay, I just gave my horse an apple. Very important to do that. There's some ginseng. There you go. You're doing great, buddy. Let's go. Trying to get to the stable. Come on, horsey.
The horses you start out with, the skinny nag,
Yeah.
or whatever, I killed one right away by accident.
Oh,
because
did
I
you?
jumped over a rock and it just died.
Oh, because I was so weak.
Yeah. So you do this mission and you get your own horse. It's
I like this horse. Very powerful.
This is like in GTA. It's exactly like GTA Online. Like the first mission in that is you steal a car and then you register it to yourself.
And
then
that's your car.
It's your car and no one else can take it from you.
Okay. Rank up. I'm level 3 already. What?
And let us know how the audio sounds, guys.
Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can.
Someone is Tyler Fisher's asking, how about classic ROTR reviews? Maybe for the next year's EP Live. Like, what do you mean? Like, we take segments from reviews on the run, or we re-review old games?
He's thinking of some of our classic bits and pieces, and we stick them into the content.
That's easy enough to do. I mean, it's very little editing, so you just.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, I mean, you just take it and pop it in. It's not
one
hard.
thing that we're doing that we didn't really do too much of this season. We've been a little bit more reactive than. I mean, we have some ideas, some touchstones, but basically we're just dealing with what's coming, and we just deal with all of that material. Keeps us busy enough, but next year I want us to do a little bit more sort of strategizing about what day we're going to drop what content and what's coming where. We did a little bit of that at the beginning, but then, this is a lot of work to put EP Live together. Yep. But next year we're going to do that. I think one of the ways that we might do it is we will do a bunch of weeks where we're doing a ton of EP Live shows, and we'll take a little bit of a break as we sort of prep the next round of huge EP Live shows. It's just because when you're constantly in production, you don't have time to kind of lift your head and think about where to go. But if we do this classic stuff, I don't think we just do it willy-nilly. I think we kind of time it to where it's appropriate.
Yeah, play the game.
Okay. Track and services. Is that what I have to do?
Tack and services.
Tack and services. Okay, here we go.
So it's going to make you just customize your horse. And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for, more planning and stuff. It's just, it's...
Horse insurance, and then the horse care package.
Don't do that. It's a waste of money.
Okay.
That just fully restores horse cores.
Okay.
So you don't need to do that.
All right, so I'm back. So I can rename my horse.
I called mine Stable Genius.
How do you rename it? Oh,
just click on...
okay.
Abby Jamison thanks us for the shout-out earlier.
Yeah, it sounds terrible, Abby. I'm sorry that you're going through that hell. Nothing worse. It's so invasive.
Bath horse?
Bat horse.
Bath horse? Looks like bath horse.
It's bat horse.
You should put a dash or something in the middle.
There's no dash in Batman. Everybody can
looks
read
like
that.
It looks like bath horse.
To me, it looks like bat horse.
It looks like bath horse.
Oh, okay. No, we're good. Bat horse it is.
You can customize the saddle and shit too.
Tack. I don't really care. What is this?
So you do the saddle.
Okay, that's it.
They give you a saddle for free.
Okay. Can I improve it? No.
It costs money.
Stock. We're good. Saddlebags. Upgraded. Let's up. Oh, I don't have $80. Stirrups.
I don't know if you can do this in Red Dead, but in GTA you could make an emblem for your gang, and the emblem could be whatever you want. So I was playing with a guy who made our emblem. Our team emblem was the Batman logo.
Oh, cool.
He imported it, and then you could put your emblem on your car.
Right.
So he put the Batman logo on his car.
That's great.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe you could do that to your horse. You could give it like a Batman logo tattoo.
That'd be
if you
cool.
Do that.
A brand, a bat brand.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good, right? Here we go.
Well, did you customize everything, Vic? You can customize the stirrups.
I tried.
Did you customize it? You can braid its tail.
I have no money, so...
No, that's free. You can braid its tail.
Okay. Shall we braid it? That's the main.
Yeah.
I don't like the braid. I like the mohawk, actually. The mohawk's cool. Actually, I like the way it was. That was good.
Just like it all natural.
Yeah, and tail.
You want the tail all natural?
That looks weird. It looks like a bunch of poop is coming out of that butt. Doesn't it? It's like a stream of poo coming out. Brutal. Why did it have to be brown? Okay.
Tyler Fisher, I don't know if this has private and invite-only sessions. I would guess that it does.
Of course it does.
Because, yeah, GTA Online. It's, like I said, it's exactly GTA Online from what I play. I played it a couple hours last night.
How did... Is that didn't turn silver? What happened?
Oh, it cost money to change the color.
Oh, it did. Okay, well, let's not do that again. I just dropped $10 to change the color of my horse's tail.
Oh no.
Okay, ready?
Oh, you only have $6 now.
Okay, so what? Just back?
Yeah, back. Yep.
Okay, I'll get it off some dead people. Exit the stables.
No, money in this is really
slow.
Like I did a really long, like a 20-minute long mission. And I got like $5.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Meet Crips at my camp. Okay, so this is my last mission, and then I can start inviting
tutorial
people.
Thing, yeah.
Okay.
This is you, and you're gonna get your own camp, which you can customize as well.
This horse is great, man.
My horse in the main game is like a. I got one that was really, really powerful. So its legs are really. It's like a workhorse.
Have you killed a bunch of horses in the main
No,
game?
I've had the same horse pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I killed like 6 before I finished the game.
Well, I
It
killed
always
the
hurt my
rusty
heart
nag
too.
in this, but.
No, I kept, because I'd get into auto ride mode, and then my horse would jump over a rock or get shot at, and then boom, dead.
But yeah, I think mine, because I've done a lot of that, but it survived because it's really, really strong. Because I think mine was like a workhorse, because the legs are super thick, but he rides really, really fast. Just cut across that field.
This is giving me so much deja vu.
Just cut it. Just go straight to the thing. Go straight to the thing.
I have nothing to make
you
my
see it on
horse better.
It's there on the mini map. You see the yellow triangle thing?
Oh, okay.
Just go straight to that. Don't
What is this?
take the
Stamina? Sure. Drink that, buddy. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so we're going here.
There's a good question from Nintendo Boy. What's everyone's favorite clone of GTA? Mine is Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, classic.
I guess Saints Row.
Saints Row was great. Jack 2 was pretty damn impressive. Remember Jack and Daxter 2?
No, not really.
And then Jack
Kinda all
3, they
blur
went a little
together.
bit too much. Okay, so I go and meet Crips. Bat Horse, you stay right there, buddy.
Bath Horse.
Okay. Hi, Crips.
Did you notice how
How do you get on with Clay Davis? Or a
Um,
little wretch in
something
my
I did in the single player, because I'm a crazy person, is whenever I would kill a bunch of bad guys and they'd be around a fire, I would pick all their bodies up and put them
Throw
in
them
a
in, and they would
bonfire.
burn, yeah. I did that once, too.
what we have so
Everybody gets
far.
to be psychos.
Place is pretty nice.
Okay, so after this, is this right, Audrey and Leon? I can
Yes,
invite
now
everybody
you
in?
can start joining people and
Okay.
When you get too old
Can I
to
skip
fight,
this?
what choice
Yes, you
have
can.
got?
I believe you
Either
can.
Work or beg.
Yeah.
I'd rather work. Or
I don't care, man.
Now, he wants you
What?
to come
How
down
much
and
time
meet
did you
with
spend
Blackwater
customizing your
when you
character?
get a chance.
Quite a bit.
Might have some work
I'm a lady. I'm a cowgirl.
Oh, yeah?
while you're out on your travels.
I tried to make her look vaguely similar to my character in GTA Online.
My dude had horrible skin, and it freaked me out, because every time I go profile, I was just like all ravaged, and I tried to figure out how to smooth it. So I made my character kind of handsome.
I used to like that kind of stuff.
I like the way that he's got cool hair, looks cool, like his suit.
But that's the
This is weird though. This all looks like low res compared to the regular game.
make
You know what? It
yourself
is
home. It is
because
your home.
it in the same was with GTA 5. Like
Yeah.
the single player looks better than
Yeah.
And there's more. I don't know if that's the case with this, but with GTA 5, there was more stuff in the main game. Like there was more NPCs and more animals and things like that.
Right.
This is good. This little cutscene they give you
Dope.
shows you all the things you can do.
I mean, they sure don't need to make another cowboy game for a long time, right?
Yeah,
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Westwood? Or
this is good for a while. Yeah.
yeah. You like Westworld? Stop watching that show. Jump into this game. You got it.
You haven't seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs yet, right?
No.
When I was playing this last night, I was thinking of that movie.
Cool. Yeah, I do love westerns. Wow, they nailed it. I took all the music off on this, so there normally would be some pretty cool music. The music's amazing in this game. When I was in, I don't know if I said this, but when I was in Palm Springs and we went to Joshua Tree with my family, we were playing the Red Dead Redemption soundtrack as we were driving through all that deserty stuff. It was amazing, man.
I think you mentioned that on one of the rundowns.
Oh, it was incredible. Okay, so open the player menu, and this is where I can invite my friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so
but
players.
You need to like customize your camp first.
Nearby friends. Okay, so who is joining me? I think we've got.
But hang on, go back, because you can set up a match that's maybe friends only, because right now random people can be in your world and they can kill you and steal your stuff.
Okay.
So go back, like go to the main go online options.
Okay.
Try what is social net? What does that give you? How do you go back to on? Change that back to on.
Okay.
How do you I don't know. Maybe you can't. Whatever.
Okay. So who's playing with me? We got Adrian Leon, and what's his thing is.
How do you get them to join your game though?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it and see how you.
Okay.
Because in GTA you could set up a friends only match.
Okay, Adrian Leon. He's saying, "Hold on." This is the difficulty of doing a stream and watching a stream and logging on and playing together. I'm ready. Okay, what character? What's your name again, Adrian Leon? Mystic something, right? Mystic. I don't see you in here. Where are you? Mystic Ninja 3. I don't see you in here.
Oh, private sessions aren't an option yet.
Oh, this is the beta, of course. Okay.
Right. Okay.
I don't see you in here. So, you know what? I'm going to start the player menu again.
You can start a mission and make it invite only.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do that? How do I do that?
Go to click
Not
pause
this.
again. Click pause again.
Okay.
Where you were, and go online.
Okay.
And then so go.
Oh, posse up.
I think it costs money to make a posse though.
Does it?
Well, we'll see what it does. Yeah, do that. Yeah, just say yes.
Okay.
You've already saved everything, so.
This is first time I'm doing this, okay? So bear with me. I've never done this. Never done this where we're trying to, hook up with everybody online.
It's a bit confusing.
Yeah.
I played GTA Online for years, and it took me so long to get the hang of everything.
Yes. How many people can be in a posse?
I don't know, but most of the missions are only like 4 players.
Okay.
So you can have a.
So Mystic Ninja is in. Who else is in? Can you guys post on the chat here? Let me know what you're getting in. So 4 people. Adrian Leon is telling us. So Mystic Ninja and I. So we have spots for 2 more. Who else is going to join us?
How about these load times?
Big world. Anyone get Civ 6 for Switch yet? I did 2 nights ago. I have not received that yet. I haven't bugged 2K for that yet, but I definitely want to play that game.
I saw Phil Spencer tweeted a photo of himself playing it on the Switch.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
You know that the Microsoft xCloud is going to Switch.
Yeah.
That'll be the first machine it goes to.
Yeah, you'll be able to play Halo 5 on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so now what? My posse. Okay. Members.
But you can only. Oh, go settings. Go settings.
Settings.
Temporary. Oh, you say you can't change any of that.
No, I can't.
So who's Schnickets?
These are different.
Because you're in someone else's posse right now.
Am I?
Yeah, you're in Schnicket's posse.
I don't want to be in that.
Is Schnicket a friend of yours?
No. I don't know these guys.
So when you said posse up, it just automatically. But you probably can't customize it yet because it's still the beta.
Okay, so
I'm guessing.
So I abandoned the posse?
I guess, yeah.
That sucks. Okay, so these are the people. Okay, sorry guys, I'm still figuring it out. Okay, so I'm abandoning it. Oh, I can form a posse. Here we go.
But that costs money though.
Why? Like in-game money?
Yeah, or maybe to a permanent one. Yeah, a persistent one costs money. So go privacy, change that. Maybe make it friends only.
Invite only.
Okay. Yeah.
Friendly fire off. Camp. Small camp. There we go. Added me as a friend. Okay.
Where do you want to be?
Does it matter?
Well, what part of the map is your favorite part of the map?
I don't know. Gap Tooth Ridge, let's say.
Okay, cool.
Batwing's posse. Form a posse. Okay. I've created a temporary posse.
Now, how do you invite?
Invite to posse. Okay, here we go, guys. This is happening. Mystic Ninja, you're going to be my first.
Change it from near. See out the top near.
You're going to be my first invite. I don't see you. What the frack? Mystic Ninja, where are you?
Okay, put your name in bold if you want to be in Vic's posse in the chat. So Mystic Ninja 3 should be.
Some of the. Hold on, I'm gonna see. Some people have. So he's right there. Who's playing? Oh, my friend's right here. This should be way easier.
It's
Mystic
very
Ninja,
clunky
I do not
because-
see you as an online. Do you have your thing set to appear online? Because I do not see you, Mystic Ninja.
Okay, his username Paul Adamson is Dembones.
Dembones, okay.
Dembones.
All right, Dembones, I'm getting you in here.
I guess that's better than Bath Horse.
it's Bat Horse. Dembones, I don't see you in here either. I don't think. I don't. What is happening?
Maybe do you have the game open and are you currently playing it and have you done the tutorial?
And are we friends? Friends, 11 friends and 11.
Click that. Click 11 friends and games. What does it show you? Yeah, if you're in like a story mission or you're not playing the game, it probably doesn't let you. And if you're not online. Adrian Leon, what's your username?
Mystic Ninja.
Mystic Ninja.
Okay, I'm Batwing. Find someone. I'm just gonna go Mystic Ninja. Let's punch him in.
Oh, Adrian Leon says you haven't added me yet, but I added you.
Oh, I see.
So you're not a friend of his
Gotcha.
yet? He probably just sent you a friend request, maybe?
I gotcha. How come I can't just see that right away? Mystic Ninja 3.
Well, on the
there it is.
on the PS4, I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it on the Xbox.
Okay.
Well, you got to add him as a friend.
Add friend. Okay. Friend. Okay.
Oh, submit. Yeah.
Okay. What? And then. Okay. Good. All right. And then Dembones sent me a request to. Where are you? Oh man. There it is. Okay, Dembones.
So what are you doing? You're
More. I want to add you as a friend. View profile. Look at all these menus. God damn. I just want to add you as a friend. Okay.
Yeah, I hate the Xbox menus.
Okay.
They're terrible.
Like I'm seriously 5 pages in where I just want to.
The PlayStation 4 is not good.
Invite and.
The menus on the PS4 aren't good, but they're so much better than the Xbox One menus are
Now,
terrible.
where is Mystic Ninja?
I don't know. Maybe you have to. Maybe because you just add him, you won't see him yet.
I saw Dembones right away. Where is Mystic? Oh, there he's right there. Okay. And boom, invite sent. Okay, so we got 2, and I know that Lunar Doomer is playing. I don't know who Lunar Doomer 98 is. Is anybody else in?
I didn't see any names.
No.
Put your name in all caps if you want to be
Okay,
added.
I'm asking Lunar Doomer to come in. And Dembones is in. Oh, he's playing. He said no. He's playing solo.
Okay, well you got 2 people, so go do
Okay,
mission.
let's see what my I don't yet. You guys signing in?
They can also just if you're on Vic's friends list, you can just join him.
Well, I want him to be in the posse.
Yeah, but then they'll be like right there, and it'll probably be easier to join the posse.
Okay.
Why is nobody in your pod?
I don't know. I'm gonna invite again.
Are you guys getting his invite?
Okay, I invited Mystic Ninja. Invite sent, and Dembones. So Paul and Adrian, you guys have been invited. Joined! Yay! See, way too convoluted, man. Between this and the Xbox interface, Yeah.
Yeah. The
Okay.
Xbox interface is bad.
All right, Paul. It was kind of like watching my parents set up their VCR, Shanze. Kind of like, right? It's crazy.
I played GTA
Nothing
Online
received
for like,
on this end yet. Paul says. Okay.
I played GTA Online for like 4
s-
years, and I still didn't learn how to do everything because
I just sent you another invite. See if that joined.
This
See if you
is
saw.
so intricate. It's probably way easier on a PC because the menus are with the mouse and keyboard are probably way easier to navigate. But on a console, it's like, eh. There he is.
But did he sign in?
Yeah, Ninja's right there.
Ninja's there. Hey, Ninja. Woohoo!
Wave at him.
We're a posse. Well, I don't know how to do that yet.
I'll show you.
Well, let's get Den Bones in here. Invite. Come on.
Okay, well, you don't have to sit there and wait for him to respond.
Okay.
You can just join whenever he
Okay,
gets
I
it.
have sent the invite. Hopefully you come in.
So hit L2,
Gamer Freaks, L2, okay. L2.
or however you like talk to somebody. I don't know what it is on
Okay,
the
I
Xbox.
don't want to shoot anybody. How do I put this
Put
away?
your gun away,
Okay.
and then like it's yeah.
Oh,
Now
there it
hit
is.
L2,
Okay.
yeah,
And then emotes.
or LT, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can wave.
Wave. Hi. Hi. Now I don't have the volume going through the Xbox or anything, so Adrian, I can't hear you. You can only hear me through the stream right now. So if you're talking to me, you cannot talk to me. But we are going to wait for Paul Adamson.
Yeah, Ren. Yeah, I know it's not out on PC yet, but it's. I bet you it'll be out on PC next year.
Okay, where's Paul? Posse.
Paul Adams says he just got the invite.
Okay,
So
cool.
he's gonna join in a second.
Oh, great.
I think. It's probably because it's still the beta and it's clunky.
Maybe, yeah.
Also, it's Xbox and
I haven't done this before. Adrian's the expert. He's the only one that's done this. He's probably got 9 posses. How many posses you got, Adrian? All right. I could probably hear you. You can't hear me. So if you have a headset on, you can talk to me, and I can probably hear you. So if you have something to say, go ahead and say it.
what part of the map is this? I don't think I've been here yet in the game.
This is New Austin. This is part of Red Dead 1.
Oh yeah, I remember it in Red Dead 1, or Red Dead Redemption 1.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
Which was Red Dead 2. And then this is Red
Where's
Dead Redemption 2, which is
Paul
Red Dead 3.
Adamson? We're gonna run around this cactus and not try to. I got a cactus right in. I was wearing shorts and walking through Joshua Tree, taking some pictures.
Is this in real life?
Real life. Ow! I say, and I looked down and I had like 6 needles in my bare leg, and I have hairy legs. And it was such a pain in the ass. I was taking out the things, and I was like, oh my God, am I gonna be infected with something? And I couldn't get one of them, and I was pulling out a lot of hair, leg hair.
Paul
which
Adamson
sucked.
says he's still loading. While you're waiting, you could go to an objective.
Okay.
So call your horse and like go to one of the things on the map that's nearby and just like, because those are all missions. Wherever you see a blip,
Let's go, partner. Do I have a horse that's nearby?
just whistle it. All right,
There it comes. Dem Bones, join the party. Is he gonna join?
Hey.
Oh, you know why? Because you respawn so far away from your camp.
My horse is here. Oh,
No,
Paul
look.
is here. I can hear somebody. There he is. Paul, how are you?
Is that your horse?
And no, I hear Paul in my headset.
Is that your horse?
I don't know. It looks different, right?
Hello.
I'm on.
Vic.
Hello,
someone
Paul. Oh,
else's
Paul,
You as well.
you can't hear me because I'm playing through the stream. So I don't know if you're playing through the stream. Thank you, VR Grid.
Oh, thanks, VR Grid.
Shoot them all in the back when they aren't looking. Is that the way you play VR Grid?
You know, he can ride on your horse with you, Dem.
No, it's
Mr.
okay. I hear
Ninja.
you on
You
the
can get
stream.
on the back. of
Okay,
it.
cool. Oh, Paul is hearing my slightly delayed VO through the stream right now.
Oh yeah, that's probably if you have him on a headset in the game, you should probably turn the audio off on the stream.
I'm watching a never-ending sequence
Maybe
of
can he join? Can he jump on your horse?
fading images.
Ah,
Load is
Maybe you have it because sometimes the
Oh,
horses are set to.
Paul is loading in right now. So I'm in his party,
Oh, I see.
but he's still loading into the game.
I see.
Adrian, if you can hear me, call your horse.
I know in GTA you can set up your car so that only.
I was already in.
Like no one else can. Like you can say like only friends can get into it, or no one else can get into it. So
Okay.
maybe you can jump on your horse because you have it set to something.
I just got on the horse and took off from Adrian. So let's see what. I feel bad. My posse's way back there.
Oh, they're nearby.
Did he bring his horse? This game is huge. Oh, yeah, he called his horse. Okay, good. So he's coming. I see a horse over there.
Oh, and if you press down on the
Oh, there's
D-pad,
Bad Horse. How did I get this horse? How come this horse? Maybe
that
I
was
got
someone else's horse. I think that's just some random horse that came over when you whistled.
Really? Do they do that?
The shitty horses do. Yeah,
They do.
I think so. Yeah.
Or did I
Or
steal?
maybe you stole his.
I stole Adrian's. I wasn't supposed to do that, Adrian. I apologize. Now I'm gonna shoot you. No, I'm not. Okay, where's them bones?
Vic, hit down on the D-pad. See how your map just got a little bit bigger?
Okay, cool.
So it lets you see like where closer things are.
Nice. Okay, let's go into town. Dem Bones will catch up with us.
Quit the game, starting it over. I think
Okay,
there was something wrong.
he had to start the game again. That sucks, man. Okay.
It's a beta. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's forgivable.
It's Dusty in town. Okay.
So yeah, I was reading online. The money system in this game is really screwed up because baked beans cost $1.20, but if a gold watch that you pawn, you get $1.10. So beans cost more than a watch,
Right.
which is crazy.
That doesn't make sense. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
the
like
map,
I said, I did a big long mission and I got like $5 for it.
so what is the first mission? What is this? Stranger?
There's no real first mission.
you just go wherever you want.
Yeah, just do whatever mission you want. Like, zoom in a bit. I think I see something closer to you. Go to where you were.
Okay.
Oh, that's another person. That blue dot.
Okay, we're not shopping.
So yeah, you could go do that mission. That's that like
Lake
you can
Don
do that,
Julio?
yeah. But it might tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go do that.
You ready, Adrian? Let's go. Let's go,
Ready
partner.
for some horse riding?
Let's go do some riding all through this dusty desert.
You know what I realized in GTA 5, getting from one point to the other is a lot more entertaining because you have a radio.
Oh yeah, right.
And in this, it's boring because you're just riding
I'll
a horse.
catch up, partners.
Yeah, come
like-
on, Paul. That's good.
If you have to ride 4 minutes to somewhere or drive 4 minutes to somewhere, that's the perfect length of a song
This is gorgeous, though.
in GTA. So this, it's like there's nothing to listen to.
Red Dead had some multiplayer as well, didn't it? Red Dead Redemption 1?
Yeah, but this is a lot more in depth, I think. And
What
GTA
an
4
impressive
did as
game
well.
Red Dead Redemption 1 was.
Isn't it? Because you couldn't just have, you didn't just have the whole map that you could just jump into and do missions within the map, right? Like there weren't online missions. I think wasn't it just like PvP?
Something, yeah. I don't think I ever really got into it, but
This is basically a whole other game.
yeah.
Because it's the whole world, and there's a whole bunch of missions that are just multiplayer only. So
That's
it's like they
cool.
just draw, you and your friends are just in the open world of Red Dead Redemption 2, and you have new missions.
So we got to cross the river and catch up with that stranger. Okay. Or go around the river. Okay, here we go. Dem Bones, hopefully you can catch up, man. Where's Adrian? Is he behind me?
Should be nearby.
Cam, I'm in the game.
Great.
One thing I know you can do for money.
Are you in the game? You know what? I'll try to invite you again just in case. Okay.
We're close.
There we go.
Got to get them bones into your team.
That's cool.
One thing I know you can do is if you steal other people's like NPC horses.
Yeah.
You can't steal horses that belong to other players, but you can steal just the NPC horses you see riding around. If you take those to a stable, you can sell them.
I feel like this is going to be one of the best games ever made, as it just keeps getting stacked and improved and tweaked and
Yeah.
refined.
Yeah,
Like it
there's
already
still-
is outstanding. It's just
They're still adding stuff to GTA 5.
Yeah.
GTA Online. That's 5 years later.
Yeah.
They're still adding things to it.
I mean, look at this world, man. It's just crazy. Okay, so he's just down here. Dem Bones is. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't kill your horse. How are you supposed to get down there?
It gave me a line that way. That's nuts. Okay, let's see. Maybe go
I'm riding to you.
Oh, there
Great.
Yeah, you can get down there.
Dem Bones is on the way.
Cool. Yeah, see, I did like a jump like that on the skinny nag,
And
or
it
the scrawny nag.
killed it?
It killed it right away. I was like, oh shit.
This is really cool. Paul, I can hear me through your headset, through the stream. I think we're in the Matrix.
Game Freak 84 says you should be able to strap a record player onto your horse.
Or you just have somebody
didn't,
singing the whole time.
Did records? Oh no, it's the late 1800s, right? Yeah, records
Stay
existed.
still. I've set
Or
a
did
waypoint-
they? It was
waypoint
like
to where
whack.
you
No, it
are.
was the Ampliphone or whatever. It was. They didn't have actual records. It was like you had to buy a tube that would spin.
There's Adrian.
So now here's the thing. He's going to give you a mission. I don't know if it automatically is going to take... Because when you start a mission, it like reloads everything.
Okay.
So if there's random not friends nearby you, you just disappear. And you go into like a new server, I think, or new whatever.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's going to... I'm assuming it will take them with you into whatever mission you're doing.
Okay.
Because they're in your posse. But I don't know if it will. So this will be interesting to see.
Has anybody posseed up? Has anybody been playing Red Dead Redemption Online at all? I'm very curious. Like, this is our first time ever touching this. I know Adrian has.
Cyborg acid spewing two-headed horses coming in DLC 2020. Yeah, they added jetpacks and stuff recently to GTA Online, so you know, they might do that with this. They might have like robots and crazy stuff.
I don't know what he's telling me.
You can't hear him?
It's pretty quiet.
He's just...
I turned it down. Actually, I can turn it up a little bit with this.
But I'm hoping you're the kind of realist that knows.
I don't know what... most of the missions are pretty straightforward. Like, they tell you what you need to do in the mission.
I'm sitting in front of the stranger. You're not here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like when you
Wait
sold
a
a
second.
horse.
No, I just heard from Paul that he's sitting in front of the stranger that I'm not here. But how is that possible?
It might have made him...
Find and eliminate the okay.
Yeah,
Paul,
so
I'm
it
gonna
kept
see
him
if
there.
I'm gonna see if you're here in. I can't invite you to the posse right now.
Adrian Leon says his voice chat isn't working.
Yeah, you're not in our posse, buddy. Okay, so we're seeing that things are not perfect.
Just
Or seamless.
try joining him through like the
Oh, well.
Xbox
I
menu.
hear
Like
me
go to your
party
friends list and just
through the-
like
through the stream.
should say
It's
join
funny.
session or like on
No,
the
if I
PS4.
join him, I will pop out.
No, I'm saying he should try to join
Oh,
you.
Paul, you should just try to join me. Go through and see if you can join.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
Xbox
that's what got me
equivalent
here. I
is,
can
but on the
see him on my
PS4,
map,
if you
but-
highlight your friend's name and go join session, it'll just
Okay.
put you in with them.
Okay.
So yeah, do the mission and see if he can join you that way.
Okay. Weather has changed. Everything looks beautiful. Adrian is waiting for me patiently.
Try riding on his horse. I want to see if you can.
I'm happy on my horse.
No,
ride.
it's fun when you're riding and you have your arms around him, and it's very intimate.
Joining session now.
What happened?
And that wouldn't have happened.
Bat horse. I gotta wake him up.
You killed your horse, Vic.
Is it dead?
Revive.
What
I
the-
get unable
Just
to
hit
join.
Y
Come
to
on.
revive it.
Can't join
Hit Y?
this current session.
Hit Y, Vic.
There's my horse reviver.
No, but you could have just... I don't think you needed to use that, though.
Well, I used it. Poor horsey. I apologize. Go to Two Crows. Okay, so here we go. I'm not gonna try to climb sheer walls in the rain anymore. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry,
It's
horsey.
telling me joining is
You didn't even
currently
pet it
disabled for this session.
afterwards to apologize, Vic.
Pardon me?
You know you can pet your horse, right? And that
Oh, right,
that
yeah.
increases your bond with it.
Yeah. How do I do that again?
You have to be off the horse to do it.
No, you can. I press down on something. There it is.
Oh, you can do it. I didn't know you
Yeah.
could do it on the horse when you're on the horse.
Yeah, you
That's
just
cool.
Tap the left. Let's bond. Come on, buddy. Look at this game, man. Jesus, it's so amazing. Okay, let's go, Mystic Ninja.
Nintendo Boy 17 asks, how is everyone's holiday shopping going? I got all mine done.
Haven't started.
Actually, that's not. I bought all the gifts I need to buy for my parents, so I got them out of the way. Boy 17 asks, how is everyone's holiday shopping? So you just have the one person, right?
Mm-hmm. Smallest posse in the Wild West. Is that a lizard? What's that thing doing over there? It's a little lizard running away.
Or something.
That's awesome.
It's a little lizard chasing a.
That's so cool. Right
Don't
over.
kill
It's
it.
telling me this
What are
isn't
you
gonna
doing?
work.
Don't
I'm gonna
right
back
over
out
it.
so we
Don't
kill
kill
that.
it.
Look at that
What's
little
going
thing.
on. We'll
Don't
try
kill
again
it.
sometime.
Got
I
it.
killed it.
Did I kill it?
Yeah.
I did. I'm
That was
sorry.
mean.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat it.
It's probably poisonous. It might kill you.
Can I get it?
Yeah, just skin it.
But there. Oh, skin. Okay, here we go.
You got a mission to do though, there.
I had to skin this Gila monster.
Okay. You ever seen a Gila monster or Gila monster in real life?
Nope.
They're really cute actually.
Sorry, buddy.
For
I got
shame.
some. Here, I'm gonna go give this to to Mystic Ninja. Do you want this? Do you want this lizard? Hey man, look at this. Got a big lizard. Okay, let's go. Enough of that.
Oh, you're in the right area, aren't you?
Close.
What are you trying to find?
Go to Two Crows.
Oh,
Oh,
guys
gotta
you
kill
gotta
some kill some bad guys. Here we go.
You only got 10 minutes to do it, Vic.
All right, let's do this.
Do it efficiently. Do you have any predictions? This is from Sam111. What games are going to be announced at the Game Awards?
I think it's time for a new Arkham or something.
Yeah, that's
something
the
from
rumor. Is
Rockstar.
Rocksteady's going to show
Rocksteady,
their
yeah.
Superman game.
Superman World's Finest.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Oh, you guys are.
Oh, and
You are donezo.
Something you should know, Vic. When you open your weapon wheel in online, it doesn't pause the game. So, like in single player, if you open your weapon wheel, it's like pausing. Like other guys are
Right.
gonna shoot you, but if you do that here, you will die because the game just keeps going.
Got you.
Oh, and another thing too, if you unpress, like it snaps onto people when you look down the sight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you unpress and then press again, it'll lock onto whoever the nearest enemy is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're just pressing down the whole time, but if you take it off and then press it again, it'll lock onto them again.
Yep. Oh, Mystic, I got you, buddy. Hang tight, man. There you go, pal. Everything's good.
I don't think you could do that in GTA. I think that's new. Take cover!
You.
Why is everything dark all of a sudden?
It's nighttime.
Why did it go so quickly into nighttime from...
Oh, that's you.
There's a guy over there. Oh, he shot his hat. Take his hat. Take that sombrero.
Okay, come on. Whoa. Have a can of spinach. It's very dark. Sorry it got so dark in the stream.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Gotcha.
You did the single player mission where you go find the treasure chest, or the online. That was part of the tutorial. Yeah, you were. So it looks like some of them rode off, Vic. So you're gonna need your horse.
Oh, really?
Kill the ones that are right there first, but
Don't I just have to kill 3 more?
well, you got to kill all of them. Yeah, but the other 2 ran off. See, they're on your map there. Hit down on the D-pad again. See, they kind of ran off. So go. You gotta get your horse and chase after them.
Come on! Come on, bad horse!
Are you whistling for it?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Where are you, buddy?
He's there. See him? Go towards him on your map. See the white thing on your mini map?
So
there?
dark. Jesus. Why does it have to be so dark?
It's on your minimap, Vic. See the white? You see the white horse head on your minimap?
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
No, you see it,
way
right?
over there?
Yeah, keep running towards him and keep whistling till he
Feels
comes
like
to
it's
you.
in a different county.
There he is.
Okay. Come here, bad horse. Where are you running away? Just because of all that gunfire? Wimp. Let's go get these guys.
Pick whichever one is nearest and.
Okay. Come on. Don't climb up the rocks, dumb horse. Okay, here we go. Let's go get him, Adrian. Let's do this. Yeehaw! Don't run into that. Riding at night is the worst.
What you should do is Dembo. Who are you playing with? Mystic Ninja?
Yeah.
What Mystic Ninja should do is go and get one guy.
I'm going for the left, Adrian.
Yeah.
You go for the right.
Yeah. That's more efficient that way. Oh, there he is. Run him over. Run him over.
Dead. Oh, I knocked him out.
Just keep like trampling him until he dies.
Nope. I gotta wipe him out. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Got my 44 cents.
What do you have on him?
Let's see.
Oh, silver ring. That's not bad.
Okay, let's go. And got some bullets. You got him, Adrian. Let's go.
Maybe go try to help out.
This is pretty cool. I like the fact that
It
I'm
is
playing
fun,
with somebody
right?
else.
This
yeah.
is why I got so addicted to GTA Online because
that is great.
it's fun to just
Paid killing.
play with your friends. You know.
Got some money. Got some targets. 247 XP.
How much money did you
Got
get?
an achievement. All kinds of stuff is happening right now. This is great.
So that's your first mission with a friend.
Oh, look at that. That's a pretty nice silhouette, too. That's pretty cool. Gorgeous game. Jesus, I cannot believe the fidelity of this game. Wow.
So what do you want to do now? Try to get,
I think I actually have to start packing up.
oh, we're calling it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's 2:20.
So what do you think so far of Red
I
Dead
love
Online?
it. Adrian, that was so cool. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. I'll have some thoughts on Red Dead Online because this is my jam. I actually think I prefer the gameplay with somebody else to just playing the story stuff.
That's how it was
again.
with me in GTA.
Yeah?
It's fun to play with someone else.
Yeah, very fun. Thank you
Goodbye,
guys.
everyone.
That was super cool. Clearly this is still early days, but Red Dead Online is going to be a pretty big deal, and we'll figure out how to make an official EPN posse or something like that. I don't know if more people have it on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, but we'll figure it out. That was fun. That was really fun. Okay, happy Friday to everybody. I hope you guys all have an incredible weekend. Make sure you get caught up on all the content that we've been producing. And if you dig our stuff, please hit subscribe. Please hit that little bell to be notified, although that doesn't always work, YouTube. Looking at you, YouTube. We've also got a join button that you can press and become an EPN member. And we will be doing more EPN exclusive EPN member exclusive streams and Let's Play gatherings as well. That's definitely something that we're going to be providing in the works for the people that support us the most. We really appreciate it. Thank you. And of course, we have a merch landing page on our website at epn.tv/merch. And also something else that I just posted on the EPN site. I don't know if you guys caught this, but we had an amazing time interviewing Bill Roseman from Marvel and Brian Intihar from Insomniac. And I decided I wanted to make that audio only as well. So we posted that as kind of the precursor to more audio only content. I have been missing the Vic's Basement podcast. So it's circulating in there, and I think we may have some announcements about that in 2019. But for now, just go through all the material that we've been been producing. Please watch it, and if you dig it, show us some love. Thank you so much, and share it, okay? And you can share it with the hashtag #PlayForever.